Prijeten večerni pozdrav z komentatorskega mesta v ljubljanskih Stožicah. Drage prijateljice in prijatelji nogometa, dobrodošli v družbo prvakov in prve lige Telemach. Zadnje dejanje v tretjem krogu nove sezone je v zadnjih letih venomer težko pričakovani derbi med Olimpijo in Celjem. V tem tekmovalnem obdobju bodo to srečanja današnjih nasprotnikov obračuni državnega s pokalnim prvakom iz pretekle sezone. Toda odločil se je za podajo na desno stran, morda priložnost za strel z razdalje. Tajčar brani, poskusil je Šturm, 20. minuta. Nije to sredino prenizek Mohamed Begović, potem pa Kvesić z volejem za vodstvo Celja v 23. minuti. 1-0. Mario Kvesić se ne veseli pretirano, ker je zabil proti bivšemu klubu. Skoraj da točno na polovici prvega polčasa vodstvo Celjanov v Stožicah po zadetku Marija Kvesića. To je bil njegov drugi gol na drugem nastopu, ko si je privoščil Jurgen Čelhaka. In zdaj nova nevarna akcija Celjanov. Josifov v sredino, tam je žogo zgrešil, mislim da Kovačević, potem pa obramba Dajčarja, pa še ena. Sijajno Matevž Dajčar v 40. minuti je dvakrat rešil Olimpijo. Celjani pa v novem napadu. Kvesić proti Šturmu, pa potem Josifov. Dofo je tam zadev svojega soigralca. Žoga se je odbila do Franka Kovačevića in ta je zadev za 2-0. 45. minuta. Celjani so tik pred odmorom povišali prednost po napaki v Olimpijini obrambi. Je zadev Franko Kovačević. Ravno pred nekaj trenutki sem dejal, da še ni zadev za Celje v tej sezoni, no tu je prvi zadetek tudi zanj. Prav Prešerno se ga je razveselil. Še enkrat pa bomo zdaj videli, tu je Dofo zadev Mohamed Begovića, potem pa spet porinil žogo proti Franku Kovačeviću. Podaja zdaj Kvesića, priložnost in žoga je v mreži. 3-0, vodstvo Celja, 54. minuta. Zadev je Franko Kovačević, očitno še drugič na tej tekmi. Krasen predložek Marija Kvesića in slavje celjskih privržencev. Blizu smo temu, da je ta derbi v Stožicah odločen. Prva dva zadetka v dresu Celja za Franka Kovačevića, sam je ostal. Ković z izgubljeno žogo v prostor je utekel Josifov, to je priložnost za Celje. Josifov, 4-0. 64. minuta, Nikita Josifov. Prvi gol v tej sezoni, 2 podajama ga je zdaj dodal za visoko prednost Grofov v Stožicah. Prehiter je bil ruski krilni napadalec za obrambo Olimpije. Celje Josifov, Kovačević, Kotnik naprej proti Šturmu, ki beži, Digi, priložnost za 5. gol Celjanov in zadev je tudi Daniel Šturm. 5-0 v 71. minuti. Tole bo potop Olimpije na derbiju. Daniel Šturm, 22. gol v karieri v prvi ligi Telemach, 96. tekma zanj v tem tekmovanju. Za Celje pa je zadev drugič. Poglejmo še enkrat, fantastična kontra, krasna podaja Kotnika v prostor in potem je Šturm pobegnil najprej Digi, potem ga je še preigral, ko se je vrnil portugalski branilec in natančno je na koncu tudi meril za 5-0.
Franko Kovačević, najprej čestitke za visoko zmago v Stožicah in za 2 dosežena zadetka. Prepričan sem, da nihče ni pričakoval takega rezultata, morda se motim. Kako ste sami doživeli današnjo tekmo?
Pa evo, mi smo iskreno očekivali, mi smo znali kakva nas tekma čeka, šta oni igraju, bili smo dobro pripremljeni. Mislim da smo imali malo slabijih možda začetak drugog poluvremena i kraj. Još malo da tu uđemo bolje, mislim da tu imamo prostora za napredak, ali okej. Dobra utakmica, ima još prostora za napredak, kako sam rekao, tek je krenula sezona, mislim da ćemo biti još bolji, sve u redu.
Celje v letošnji sezoni dokazuje, da ima ogromno kakovostnih posameznikov. To potrjuje tudi dejstvo, da so se danes 4 različni igralci podpisali med strelce. Lahko bi rekli, da je vzdušje zares neverjetno v ekipi. Kako se sami počutite, kako sami doživljate to? Ste med igralci, ki so prišli na začetku sezone?
Pa evo, iskreno mogu reći da svi koji su došli, evo ja sam bio na prvom danu priprema, da stvarno smo stvorili jednu dobru atmosferu, zdravu. Mislim da to pokazujemo na svakoj utakmici. Ok, sad protiv Ajeka ova druga utakmica je možda bilo malo slabija, ali mislim da su dečki na pravom putu, da slušamo trenera, radimo stvarno naporno i nadam se da će nas rezultati pratiti.
Zagotovo bo današnja zmaga tudi odlična popotnica za četrtkovo gostovanje v Švici, pa vseeno časa za slavje ne bo veliko, kar se da hitro se boste verjetno skušali osredotočiti na naslednjega nasprotnika.
Pa evo, nismo još nijedan dan slobodno imali, iskreno. Utakmice su nam na svako 3-4 dana. Sad priprema već na Lugano, nema slavlja nikakvoga. Već sutra ujutro imamo trening, full fokus na Lugano i nadam se da će nam ostvariti dobar rezultat.
Če sem dobil pravo informacijo, vam je trener Albert Riera poslal eno sporočilo. Nam lahko zaupate, kaj vam je napisal?
Rekao je da ipak da moramo proslaviti ovo bar do 12 i niko ne ide doma sa Stožica do 12, a onda jutro novi dan u 9 trening.
Franko, po pameti in pa srečno v nadaljevanju.
Hvala vama.
Mr. Arteta, congratulations for your third win in a row, this time against the reigning champions, Olympia. How would you assess your team's performance tonight?
I think today there was only one thing on the pitch. I think it was David versus Goliath today. I think we controlled the game from first minute to the end. It was 5-0, but it's the feeling that we have now, that we control, we have the plan. All the players know what they have to do, how to press, how to play, and it was an amazing game.
As you mentioned yourself, your team outplayed the performance in almost every aspect of the game. Also, your team is looking more and more cohesive each game. Is there any room for improvement, in your opinion?
Of course, we always have improvement and we always have things to improve. This is football. For sure, we will analyze the game of today and we will try to improve some aspects of the game.
This was your final game, standing in for the suspended head coach Albert Riera, who will be returning the next game, which we are also broadcasting on Sport TV. And I wanted to ask you, how did it feel for you coming in for him? Because I have to say, honestly, doing your media obligations, you did fine. And in terms of results, even better.
No. We need the coach, of course. We need him, the players, the staff, everybody. We are with him, and we need him as soon as possible on the pitch. And this game, he will be here, and we are so happy for this.
Next game in Lugano for the Conference League. What do you expect?
We play against them last year. We know it's a very good team, but we have our weapons, we have our identity, and we will try to make a good job there and good game and try to win there, of course.
And when something like this happens, we have to congratulate our opponents, and we have to learn from what we didn't do today. And after all, at the end, I know that this is hard for Olympia universe to listen, but after all, it was only one match. We are playing the third match in the league, so it's only one match that we've lost. Hard lost, no question about that. But for me as a coach, we have to be cold in our analysis and learn from this and give a right response in next match. This is it.
You mentioned analyzing the game, and I know it's very soon, but in your opinion, what was the reason for such a performance, or what went wrong tonight?
First of all, I think that we were very apathic on first half. We didn't show any kind of aggressivity in duels, in the way that we want to press. And second, we couldn't keep the ball. And for me, I must understand why, because we win the ball in 1-2 passes, we lost the ball again. And this is not the way that we've been practicing. This is not the way that we've been playing. So there's not so many words that we can say right now. Right now, we have to take a cold shower, we have to refresh, and we have to give next match our maximum to give a right response for this performance today.
Even before the outcome, one of the things that caught our attention was the substitution that you made in the first half. You mentioned the disappointment that you had with your team in the first half. Was this the reason you made the substitution?
No, not at all. It was not one player, two players. It was all about the team. So I did the substitutions to give our team more capacity to have the ball, because it's first half we did need that. And it was hard for every player. There's no, as I say, there's nothing more that we can say at this moment. Cold shower, analyze, and give the right answer next match.
Obviously, the fans also were disappointed. They had a talk with you after the game, but you will have the chance for the redemption on Thursday in the next European Challenge.
That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Agustin Dofo, a disappointing performance and loss, arguably one of the worst in recent history. What is there to say after a game like this?
Just to apologize to the fans that they came today. That's it. I don't have so much words to say. Just to apologize to the fans. And there is another game here Thursday. We need to stand up, to show personality, and to start to play again, and to show our best version again, and to try to win Thursday. But this club is too big for this kind of results, for this kind of performance. So we need to. I'm as a captain. I take the responsibility. I take the responsibility for what happened today. And nothing. That's it. I will push until I cannot anymore for this club, for this team, and that's it. Once again, I apologize to the people that they came today to support us.
Obviously, you're very upset. I don't want to be bothering you with too many questions. Just one thing, as a captain, what do you believe went wrong tonight, and how can that be changed in the future?
This is that kind of night that everything goes wrong. Like other nights, everything goes well. This night that everything went opposite as what we think and what we should do. So that's all.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.